Well, hi, and welcome to another edition of Worldwide Magazine. Worldwide Magazine 103, that's right, it's our 103rd show, could you believe that? And we're with young, lovely, desirable Cathy, who, as you know from our last show, was getting kind of wild. She was talking about having sex with people on the telephone, which of course I don't recommend.
I wasn't talking about having sex on the telephone, Pete. I was talking about people to call in and tell me what they thought and volunteer and stuff like that.
Well, we got a lot of wonderful calls from the viewers on the viewers hotline of people that were really touched by Cathy. They said that Cathy touched their heart and they were going to bed at night dreaming of Cathy, which I do.
Pete, there were some moving testimonials on the hotline over the past couple of weeks. I'd like to thank everybody who participated and called in and said what they said and told me what they thought. It's nice to know that many people out there care about what's going on with me. You know, I mean, I'm nobody. I was surprised at that many people out there, men and women both. You know, it wasn't just a bunch of guys. It was both.
Well, Cathy felt very ashamed of herself after the last show, and I'm kind of glad she did because she got her head back on. Listen, sex is a bestial urge, and sometimes, let's face it, it takes the best of you. It controls you, and you don't control it. And of course, all of us have to fight our urge for sex and control ourselves. That's the part of being like a human being instead of a dog. You know, a dog will have sex with anybody. I mean,
Some people will have sex with anybody too, and I think I was almost one of those people.
Well, you know why I don't like dogs compared to cats? Because dogs will be friendly with anybody. I mean, if you're a dog and somebody is robbing your house and has just killed your master, I mean, you'll be going, you know, for a pork chop or something.
I don't think so. I think dogs are very loyal. I think dogs are much more loyal than cats. Cats don't care about you.
If a cat loves you, which some cats have loved me.
Anybody, Pete. Cats don't love anybody.
Listen, I've had some pussy love. I've had some pussy love before.
There you go with the sex thing. You're trying.
No, pussycats.
People can see where we're at here, Pete. They can see the sign. Are we going to talk about that? Or are we just going to get right back?
I want to show you this here. This is something I wasn't going to say. You see these handcuffs here? Well, the reason I got Cathy back in shape again, now she's back normal, talking well, is because she spent several days in those handcuffs while she was sweating out the urge, controlling herself, trying to control herself. And you can see it really worked, and she's beautiful again.
But you know what, Pete? You know what worked more so than the handcuffs?
What?
What it really was right behind me. I feel really bad. I feel like maybe I should become a nun at this point. I feel like that's possibly the only way out of this for me. But you know, the one thing I was really glad about, a lot of the calls that came in were guys who wanted to talk about, you know, AIDS and everything else before, you know, they would go out with me, and I thought that was really great. You know, St. Louis is a pretty strange town, but I found out that there are people out there on top of everything. So, I mean, on top of issues. I'm not talking about, you know. See, it's still in my head. Sex is always the first thing I think about. My mind is always in the gutter. I don't know. I should probably go back into the church here and I don't know, meditate a little more. What do you think, Pete? You want to come in the church with me?
Cathy, I'll tell you what you should do.
I'm really upset.
I'm really depressed. I'm telling you what you should do.
My mother hates me. Don't hate me, Mom. It's not my fault. I don't know if it's life with Pete, or maybe I was PMS then too. I went nuts. I went crazy.
What you should do is next Sunday, before the service, go to the church early and walk into the church while there's nobody else there and throw yourself on the altar, prostrate yourself on the altar, and thank God.
I'm be really serious
and
here.
Thank God, just thank God that you know me. Thank God that you know me. Just throw yourself on the altar and thank God that you've met me, that you know me. Anyway, listen, we'll talk more about this a little bit later, but right now we're going to start another edition of Worldwide Magazine.
I'm going to watch the show. Maybe this will make me feel better.
You're going to be in it, maybe. I hope.
Doing what?
Well, come on, let's go. Come on. Wait a second. Here we go.
No.
Come on, let's go. Okay, let's go. Come on. When I was a kid, I was taught to read and obey all signs. Well, that's not always true. Kingshighway is supposedly closed. You can't get through Kingshighway between Highway 44 and Manchester. Well, maybe you can. We're going to find out if the Kingshighway viaduct is really closed. Now look at this, what a mess! What a mess! You think you'd never go through this road, would you?
I thought it was all over once
It's a stop. There's no place to go. We're trapped like the rats.
Down here, do not enter, detour, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, Ming, where are you going? Where you take the road closed?
Oh, wait a second. Oh, the road really is closed.
Oh, that's a man up there in that crane.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you know everything. Yeah, you will leave it at.
Well, I could probably get through anyway. We're just gonna go through.
Ming, what are you doing? There's a guy standing there.
No, I'm just gonna go through here. This room.
You can't. There's the drums down there.
This room.
You're driving on the grass. These cranes are gonna drop something on you. This man, he's waving at you like a madman. What are you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Ming, what are you gonna do now, smart the man? What are you gonna do?
See, it's easy to get through.
He's not gonna.
Yes, no trouble at all.
Ming.
Plenty of room. It's easy to get through.
Watch out for that truck full of explosives coming down here.
I never seen such a thing. Only in Sicily they drive like this.
Look at this here. It's all cleaned up now. Where the viaduct used to be.
Wow.
Oh, they're working on it here. They're working on it today.
Man, they're working like dogs. They got a lot done already.
It's like a big pile of debt. Mad.
Well, we're here at the St. Louis Science Center with Uncle Nunzio, and we're going to try to go in and see the St. Louis Science Center, and I bet if we try hard, we can think of some negative things to say about it. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. You make fun of everything. I don't see why this should be no different.
Well, I bet we can make fun of it pretty good. Let's go inside. Okay, here's some exhibit. This is the Soviet spacecraft. Those rotten communists. And you know, you think that the communist empire is all broken up, but we don't really know. We really don't know if they're not fooling us or not, that the communists are really still active and still trying for world domination. Just because they say they're not, doesn't mean that they're not.
About a little ahead.
What's this here? This is a stupid museum, really is. Yeah, real good exhibit. We're looking for a good exhibit at the museum. There doesn't seem to be anything too interesting. Anything good?
Oh yeah, the shows were great.
No, what about like any good exhibits?
Oh, the exhibits are good.
What do you recommend?
Well, I recommend the house exhibit over there on the other side.
Okay, the house? Okay, great, thank you. Let's go. We're going to the house exhibit.
And here we are at the house exhibit. It'll tell you all about your house. All kinds of things you never know before about your house. Look at here. refrigerator.
Boy, Uncle Nunzio, I am really impressed. Look at this. A refrigerator. This is really impressive. You wouldn't see this if it wasn't for this museum. You wouldn't get to see a refrigerator. This is really...
There's no food in there. It's like a U refrigerator. There's nothing in there. But one place that Peter knows real well at his house is the couch in front of the television. That's where you always find him.
Well, you'd have a mess in my house if you had this. Look at this. You can't really,
We know that is not the U toilet. It's a too clean. Okay, we've seen enough of the toilet. Come on, let's get out of here. Something I really like. One of my favorite scientific publications is a Scientific Enquirer. You know, like the National Enquirer, this is the Scientific Enquirer. Alien lands in the St. Louis. And you can see him, he's standing right there. Look at the head on that thing. The garbage can. You know, back in the old days in the South St. Louis, you never see a trash can looking like that. What you'd see is a lid about this thin as a pizza crust. Because, you know, the guys used to run over them.
I mean, honest to God, Uncle Nunzio, this museum seems to be a lot of fluff. And there's a toilet bowl, a garbage can, a couch, I mean, a refrigerator. I mean, big deal. It's like nothing. It's like they're trying to con the people into thinking that this is a museum, but it's not. It's just a bunch of junk. Hey, wait a second. I don't want to say anything. But look at this. This is the human adventure, right? Now, we're really glad that Afro-Americans are represented here. There's an Afro-American, there's an Afro-American, and this, I guess, is a Chinese. So what I want to know is how come there's no white Americans in here? Here we go, there's another Afro-American. There's nothing but Afro-Americans. That's discrimination.
Hey, I see you on the TV screen up there.
There's this guy here, he's just playing around. I think he's mentally retarded. Look at this guy. Hey, Mike, take his picture. Take a picture. We can't. This guy's monopolizing it. This guy's here for the rest of his life. He lives here. He's mentally retarded. We try to help the mentally retarded at the St. Louis Science Center. Here we go. This is very scientific here. These are the building blocks of life. Now look at this. This is really a good exhibit. This is a pipe here with hot air coming out of it. I have no idea why. Here's the Highway 40 exhibit. Shows how cars work on a highway. Uncle Nunzio, why don't you lead us out of this place? Give us some, what were your thoughts of the Science Museum?
I mean, you 10 times over. I can't believe it.
There was nothing here.
I think I'm going to go see the Big Daddy Museum of Wrestling.
It was a real waste.
Yeah, I'd like to have sex with the girl doing the exercises. And does she give extended warranties on that? Bye.
This message erased.
What is this chick's name? I don't even know who this girl's name is, but tell her that there's 2 gay guys in South St. Louis who'll have sex with her. Okay. Bye.
This message erased. Next message.
Yeah, the Black Jesus. Cathy wanted to know about having sex. This is Black Jesus' list of some of the women he'd like to have sex with. Eartha Kitt, Isabel Sanford, Aunt Jemima, Matushka Linda, Lena Horn.
You are so disgusting. Next message.
Hi, this first part's a message for Cathy. How can you even think of going to bed with Pete Parisi? I mean, as a show producer, sure, but as a lover, ooh. Anyway, the rest of this message is for Pete and the rest of the crew. Great show. Keep doing it. I wish you could have gotten to the VP Fair. And as for the coverage of the gay and lesbian event, I think, although I agree with you that they were probably attacked more because they were white than just because they were gay, I don't think you were real respectful or considerate. I mean, one man got his leg broken.
So don't be mean to him.
I'm never mean to anybody. I'm never mean to anybody. You kidding? What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't see that.
You don't got no green tomato, man.
How much are those melons?
$3 now, $3.50.
$3.50. How about the small ones here?
Small for $1.25.
This whole melon's $1.25?
Yes,
That melon's $1.25.
Yes.
That whole melon is $1.25. How much this melon?
This is for $2. This is for $1.50.
You can't afford not to buy these melons.
Okay.
You know what? I think you got a good head for this kind of stuff. Yeah, she has a good head for this kind of stuff. She has a melon head.
Do you want to be
You ever
on
heard that before? It's a new joke. I just thought of it.
You're going to be on television. This guy's filming for TV here.
Yeah,
Can I pick out of here?
She's got a good head for this kind of stuff.
You know, I'm sorry, you know, I know can speak English very well.
Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam? How'd you get here?
Because Vietnam have a community.
Boat? You take a boat?
No, I go first.
A plane?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. It's better than a boat.
Because a community.
Well, how do you like it here compared to Vietnam?
Because Vietnam have a community, you know. I don't care.
You don't like it? You don't like the commies?
No.
Those pickos?
Yeah.
Those rotten commies? I hate those commies.
He take for all for community, take for everything for I have.
Yeah, they're no good, the commies. Do they have watermelons in Vietnam? Do they have these kind of melons in Vietnam?
Yeah, Vietnam have to.
Huh?
Vietnam have to.
You have these kind of melons in Vietnam?
No, here.
Yeah, they don't have them in Vietnam, do they?
Yes, Vietnam have.
This is a Vietnam melon?
No, here, American.
It's American melon, yeah. Okay, I think these are imported.
These melons could only be from America. These
Well,
are
she should know, because she has a good head for this kind of stuff.
Shut up.
Old man rhythm is in my shoes. It's no use of sitting and singing the blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, baby.
Well, here we are now on Worldwide Magazine at our favorite spot, the headquarters of TCI Cable, my favorite cable company in the city of St. Louis. And as you can see, they have their brand new sign up. They just got this sign this past week. And, well, the TCI people asked me to help them find the culprit who smashed the other sign. Well, I don't have the name of the person who did it yet, but I have it narrowed down to a disgruntled customer that did it, and of course that would narrow it down to about 30 or 40,000 people. Hey, listen, you know, they're thinking about passing this cable bill in Congress where they're going to regulate rates, and you know what? It would actually help the cable industry if they did, because they would control themselves from the unbelievable greed that this cable company has shown to the people of St. Louis in the past. How about that Olympics triple cast? Only $29 a day. What a bunch of dickheads. Anyway, I run into a lot of people that know me from the show, and they go, "Hey, you still doing your show?" I go, "Yeah, what's the matter? Don't you have cable?" And it's amazing how many people have had their cable shut off. If this company wasn't so greedy and so hungry for money, they would have a lot more customers. Because you got to say one thing, that cable is a wonderful thing. I mean, I'm hooked on the Discovery Channel and Court TV and the Superstation, all this kind of stuff. I really watch it, and I enjoy it. And I really would find it difficult to be without cable because I'm so hooked on it. But they're so mean. They're so mean to people. They shut off the King of Men, Big Daddy's cable. Believe it or not, Big Daddy, the King of Men, had his cable shut off because he owed them a mere $10. And he's so pissed off that he won't pay the $10 to have it put on again because he's just so indignant about them treating him this way. After all, he is the King of Men. They are just so greedy that they just ruin it for themselves. They'd have a lot more customers and a lot more people watching cable in the city of St. Louis if they weren't so greedy. Now, we're not talking about, we're on some other cable systems. We're on CenCom cable and Continental cable and some other systems. We're not talking about them. We don't have anything bad to say about those fine people. We're just talking about this cable system. TCI cable. They shouldn't be so greedy. They really shouldn't. Right now, we're at the headquarters of my favorite health organization, Blue Cross, at 4444 Forest Park Expressway here in St. Louis. And Blue Cross would love to have you as a customer, provided that you've never been sick a day in your life, and furthermore, that you promise that you'll never be sick a day in your life. They don't like sick people too much here. And God forbid, if you have a pre-existing condition, well, you might as well, I don't know what you, I really can't tell you what to do, except that Blue Cross, they're kind of like Germans, like the Germans, like Adolf Hitler. We want the master race. We want the super race. Yeah, yeah. Everybody will be well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's their attitude here. They want healthy people. And by the way, you can't smoke on the Blue Cross parking lot as well as in the building, but you can't smoke on the parking lot. So if you come here, don't smoke. Anyway, Blue Cross. They're kind of like the TCI cable of health insurance.
Hi, my name is Bernard, and I'm just looking for some companionship. Sometimes I get lonely, and I don't know. I like companionship. Preferably male. I live in a Central West End, and I like snuggling, listening to opera, and I like public access. Plus, I love Channel 9. I love public TV. I was a Ross Perot supporter, but that didn't pan out. I just thought he was just divine. Let me leave a number. I'm staying at my sister's, so if a girl answers, don't be...
This message erased.
We're here on South Grand, and we're with a gentleman here who, I don't know, what's your name?
Jody Herbslow.
Jody what?
Herbslow.
Okay, Jody Herbslow, and you're the manager of Just Pictures?
Yes, I am.
Now, on Wednesday nights, they've had a tradition here at Just Pictures where they would read poetry, and we came down here to enjoy the poetry reading, those great talents, those talented poetry readers, but unfortunately there is no poetry reading tonight. And why is that?
It's been discontinued due to constant city pressure and harassment. They did not want to have any young people sit on the sidewalk. Countless other things. They claim that I did not dress properly.
Wait a second, you don't look bad. You look all right.
They claim that my store is disorganized and dirty, and they don't want me to have a sign out front. Any chairs or items on the sidewalk or any young people.
What are you going to do about this?
Well, we had to close merely because of the fact that my partner Richard Presley doesn't like the harassment continually every Thursday morning when he'd enter in his office. The Tower Grove Neighborhood Association would call him up and give him a list of complaints and grievances.
So basically the Tower Grove Neighborhood Association tried to stop this, you think?
Yes.
What do they have against you or this place?
It's remarkable. I can't believe that they could find anything wrong whatsoever. We certainly beat vacancy, which it was vacant for a particular 4 months. Most anything was vacant for 4 months. This was vacant for 2 months. We filled them, and we're doing a nice business here. We don't understand the possible problem. I don't see how they could possibly have a problem with their kids continuing their education and gaining creativity
well, it's ironic. It's ironic that this is a picture place where you make frames for pictures, and this whole deal with the police department seems to be a frame.
Yes, I think that's a great way to put it, Pete. I think that's a great way to put it.
We're sitting here in front of a closed down poetry reading. You know what they do in countries where fascism takes over? The first thing they do is they shoot all the poets. That's the smart thing. The poets are the people who think. And then you shut down the open mics, and next thing you know, we'll be all herded off to little concentration camps, and you won't hear poetry anymore. It's not the drug dealers that are the problem to these folks in this neighborhood, and it's not the crime, and it's not the South Side rapists, it's the poets.
Well, I was eating at Bob Evans the other day, and I noticed on the senior menu, the menu for old people, they have an item which I've never heard of before, except on old movies, which is called fried mush. Now, that seems so appropriate for old people, like something you'd get in an orphanage or something. Here, eat your fried mush. Blech. You know, does that sound depressing, fried mush? Would you like to wake up in the morning for a nice bowl of fried mush? Blech. You know, do you ever think about this? That God might be a goofy guy? That's true. He might be a goofy guy. You think of him as being really smart. He might be very smart, but he might be a goofy guy just like everybody else. But he might be God on top of that, but also be a goofy guy. You ever think about that? What do you think about the mandatory insurance law in the state of Missouri? Car insurance. Do you realize what a joke that is? When you go and buy your license, they ask you, do you have insurance? and you're supposed to say no if you don't have insurance, in which case they won't give you a driver's license. Now, who do you think says no? Probably nobody. And here they have all these people that won't pay attention to any laws at all, that won't really do anything that they're supposed to, but yet they think that they'll voluntarily stop driving if they don't have car insurance. That's a laugh. The auto insurance law in Missouri is a joke. Now, I've been hit twice in the last year or so, last couple of years, by Hoosiers and hillbillies that don't have car insurance. And both times, the state did nothing, and I got screwed. So I would say having a car insurance law is good, but they don't really enforce it. It's just a joke. There really isn't a car insurance law, and basically, if you have no insurance and no property, they won't do anything to you. Well, they'll suspend your license. Well, big deal. Do you think these people will stop driving if they don't have a driver's license? That's a joke. They won't stop driving if they don't have a driver's license. They'll keep driving anyway. Honest. Now, John F. Kennedy, back in the 60s, said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't think. That's what I do for my country.
Huh?
That's what I do for my country, I don't think.
John F. Kennedy said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Now, what would you like to do for your country?
What would I like to do for my country? Well, I don't want to die for my country, so I'd like to live for my country. I'd like to sleep with Marilyn Monroe for my country.
Well, I mean, that's a good sentiment. Unfortunately, the Democrats don't really have that attitude today. It's strictly, what can your country do for you? And I'm not for President Bush, and I'm certainly not for Bubba Clinton. By the way, his real name is not Bill, it's Bubba. But if you read about Clinton's plan for the country, his economic plan, he's going to do everything for everybody, and that's wonderful, except where are we going to get the money? I don't know, but I guess we'll get it with more taxes, which is going to further erode the economy, which is going to further mean that less people will pay taxes because they're not working. So I ask, what can you do for your country, not what your country can do for you? And this is an example here of a gentleman here, of a typical American. Somebody trying to get something for nothing. Somebody on the dole. Somebody that's a mooch.
Yeah, that's me. You summed it up fairly well.
I mean, he looks like a knucklehead, too.
Yeah, I've been called that, yeah.
Who's this? Come over here. Where's everybody at? Well, it's just... How you doing? You got any poetry you want to read?
No, I'm just an artist.
You're an artist? You got some stuff you want to show?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Have a seat.
Where's everybody at?
They canceled the poetry reading.
Why?
Police harassment, police brutality, Rodney King style stuff.
Oh, this is just another example of the Midwest attitude of we must stop creativity, because it's the same thing that happened to Copernicus, it's the same thing that happened to Kepler and Galileo and Pythagoras. When the closer you get to the truth, you know, hey, the more they want to stop it. I think that's a pretty cliche statement, though, yeah.
You know, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Converse anymore?
What I understand is that the police, tomorrow morning, are going to board up this place and throw the owners in jail.
For what? Are you serious?
Yeah, because of...
Artist.
Because they don't want any creativity on this street. They want strictly good German rules. The Germans still objected.
Still trying to crucify Jesus 2,000 years after it happened. They're still trying to look at the devil as a scapegoat. You know, that's all it is. They're looking for scapegoats.
What, you think that God, instead of being a omnipotent being, might be a goofy guy? Now, what do you think about the police secretly collecting a list of artists for eventual prosecution, and they're going to herd them up and ship them away in cattle cars? What do you think about that?
I think we ought to all write novels about it, get rich, and say, hey, we're martyrs. We're all Keplers, we're all Copernicuses, Leonardo da Vinci's, Pythagoras, you know.
Didn't he do the Pythagorean theorem?
Pardon?
Didn't Pythagoras do the Pythagorean theorem?
Pythagoras, basically, you know, just was a guy who thought...
Didn't he think of the three-sided triangle, the Pythagorean theorem?
I'm not really sure. I don't know too much about him. I know more about the wave that I know more about the impact that he had on society than I know about him.
Well, here we are, Just Pictures.
Like a total goof or what?
Hi, what's your name?
Tamara.
Get a good picture of her, Mike. Get a good picture of Tamara. Tamara needs to have... The public is looking... Look at the camera. The public is looking for new faces.
Like very red.
Yeah, okay. 1 second. Why don't we talk to Tamara a second? Now, what do you do, Tamara?
Unemployed right now.
You live with your parents?
Yes, I do. I live with my father.
Where do you live? What part of town?
By Richmond Heights.
Oh, and you came all the way over here to South St. Louis to go to the poetry reading?
Yes. Isn't that very nice?
Get a good picture of her, Mike. Get a good picture of her, Mike. Mike, get a good picture of her. The public is always looking for new faces. Now, are you an artist?
No, but I do read a lot. I don't, you know, draw.
What do you do anyway?
What do I like to do as a hobby? I like to read, and sometimes I write, but I haven't done that in a long time, so things like that.
How old are you?
19.
You're only 19. You're a mere pup. Get a good picture of her, Mike. Get a good picture of her, Mike. Wait, read that poem a second. Wait a second, we're going to read that poem.
Calmly sat the sky above her golden treasure. By starlit night the moon would softly sing seductive songs of rich and earthly pleasures. With summer gone and crystal winter wings, mystic hymns enchanced by silver starlight gleaming soft or hidden glow, she wrapped the earth with cascading wings of white and a whirlwind coat of lacy snow. Of course, leaf nor life could tempt away her magic spell, or shining crown her throne the violet sky, as if the jewels of heaven sailed their way and fell, like diamond tears that rained in angels' eyes. When comes the dawn, the sunlight cold and lonely, a sky of gray and light without reason, she'll sail away and take her flight another journey and leave this world a distant, warmer season. Oh, and it's for this fact that the cops must close this place down, you know. People are having too good of a time in this town. Here, take the mic. I'm out of here.
All I can say is, remember Rodney King. And now we have another talented artist who's going to read a poem for us.
All right.
If you caught a whiff of it one night up in your bed, would it send a quiver and a shaking through your head? And if you grab the truth of it, all balled up in a flash, would you want to keep it or sell it off for cash? And if the price they wanted was your contentment or your peace, would you rent it? Would you sell it outright or let them take a lease? Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Take it easy, Art.
Goodbye, everybody. Well, we hopefully that things will get better at the Best Pictures. What's the name of this place again?
This message erased. Next message.
World Ride magazine is the greatest, man. In my life, yes, my life is that bad that I have to watch this.
This message erased. Next message.
Yes, I just want to have sex with you, man. I mean, I don't know you or anything, and I can't love you, but I love your body, and I just think you're so pretty, and you're beautiful, and I just think you're such a nice girl and everything. And I know it sounds kind of bold to be saying that on worldwide television, but you know, I think that's cool because that's your own thing. And I just think that's so neat. And if I were you, I'd be doing the same thing. I just think you are so beautiful. And I don't blame you. Abstinence is very boring because if you can't, well, then you ain't out there in this world. You need to be out there with these people. And I just think you're beautiful. Just looking at you makes me just want to
blow up, I think.
This message erased. Next message.
Hey, Worldwide Magazine, we love your show. But how come are you broadcasting it so many times on TCI and not on CENTCOM? Broadcast it more often on CENTCOM so we can get that more crazy on watching your Worldwide Magazine. Thanks.
Can I get a strawberry malt? A small.
This size here?
Sure.
Okay, is it all?
Yes.
Be $1.90.
One malt strawberry.
Cherry's mine. Cherry's mine.
She already got her. What's up?
Cherry concrete.
What are you getting at Ted Drew's?
I think I'll get a tiramisu.
What's that?
It's pretty darn good. That's about all I know about it.
Well, what is it made of?
I think it's got pistachio in it.
What else? Is it like a concrete?
Well, I think it's got custard in it.
Well, I know it all has custard in it. It all has a comedian. Okay. What are you getting with Ted Drew's?
I haven't made up my mind yet.
Well, what would you?
Give me a half hour and check back.
You'll be a half hour in line. You'll know.
Okay, then check back.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you after you get what you get. I'm going to ask you how you like it. Thank you. What are you getting at Ted Drew's?
I don't know. It's my first time here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, the big thing is the concrete. Get the concrete. Get the large concrete. And don't get the small concrete because you'll wish you bought the large concrete.
All right, the large concrete.
Get the large concrete. It's, I really can't eat it because it's bad for my health, but it's really good.
All right.
I mean, it's fun to eat.
Yeah.
It really is good, but it's expensive and it's bad for your health. But outside of that, it's really good.
Well, that's what we're here for, right?
Okay, thank you. What are you getting at Ted Drew's?
I don't know.
What do you think you might get?
Chocolate soda.
What did you get the last time you were here?
I have never been here before. I'm from...
Oh, you with him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're from Michigan? Oh, well, when are you going back?
When I'm going back? Friday, probably.
By car?
Yes.
Oh, that's a long ride to Michigan.
Yeah, but we can do it. Take about 9-10 hours.
Your family trip?
Yes.
Your hubby driving?
No, son.
Oh, your son's driving? How was hubby passed away? Oh, I'm sorry. You're such a young lady, and your husband passed away? He must have died at a very early age.
He was pretty young. Yes, he was.
Oh, because you look like you're in your late 40s, maybe.
Thank you. Yeah. What do you want from Ted Drew's?
Well, how old do I look?
Oh, in your 40s.
That's right.
Well, they won't come get you now.
Hey, what are you getting at Ted Drew's?
What am I getting? A mini Oreo concrete.
What's that?
What is it?
Yeah.
It's a concrete, thick ice cream.
How many times have you been here before?
About 100, probably.
Oh, you live around here?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's a tradition in South St. Louis.
Tradition. That's right.
Okay, well, thank you.
Okay.
What are you getting at Ted Drew's?
I'm getting a hot fudge sundae with macadamia nuts.
All right. Well, how come you're not getting a concrete?
I sometimes get those, but I can't get the same thing all the time. I try to get something different every once in a while.
How about you?
I think I'm going to try the new Sputnik. That sounds pretty.
What's that?
Raspberries, white chocolate, and whipped cream. Sounds pretty good.
Too many calories for me. I can't handle it.
Too, but
yeah, well, you're in a lot better shape than me, though. Okay.
He keeps me in shape.
Oh, okay. Good luck. Nice. Well, okay. Hold on. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody actually wants to talk to me. Somebody actually wants to talk to me. Okay.
What's to talk to you? How you doing?
All right. What do you want?
Game one. What was the score?
Got the home run.
Almost caught the home run by Andres Galarraga.
4-1.
That much. 4-1.
Where you from?
St. Louis.
What are you getting?
Large chocolate concrete.
Do you drink a lot of beer at the baseball game?
No, I never touch the stuff.
Are you over 21?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
Saturday.
21 by 4 days.
Really?
No lie.
Well, don't get into beer drinking. It's really a sloppy, filthy habit.
Alrighty, I'm there. I own like maybe that much of Anheuser-Busch.
What are you getting
What am I
at Ted
getting?
Drew's?
I'm getting a dipped cone because I haven't had one all summer.
Is this gentleman your husband?
No, I've never seen this man before in my life.
Why is
I
he?
don't think his wife would like it.
He's not your husband? He's not your husband?
No, he's not my
Your
husband.
boyfriend?
I've never met him.
What's he doing here, standing by you?
I imagine he wants ice cream too.
Oh, how about these people here?
One of them's my son, and one of them's my son's friend and my friend.
Where are you from?
St. Louis.
No, the city?
No, county.
Where? What part of the county?
Between Kirkwood and Webster.
Okay, between Kirkwood and Webster. You mean Rock Hill?
No, Oakland.
Oakland. Yeah, I have heard of Oakland. It's a little town. Cute little town. It's about 10 houses big, right?
Yeah, right. Right.
It has a police department, though, doesn't it? It has like
No, we have Kirkwood Police.
Oh. What are you getting at Ted Drew's again here?
I'm getting a dipped cone.
A dipped cone? It seems hardly.
What they're getting.
What do you get? What are you getting?
Chocolate chip and raspberry concrete. Butterscotch and fudge concrete.
Well, it's much better than a dipped cone. I mean, dipped cone is great, but the only thing is, look at the line you're waiting, and just for a dipped cone, it's hardly worth it.
Hot dogs at the
Ball game?
Right. So I'm whoa.
There you knucklehead.
What are you in the press for? What are we on for?
Yeah.
This is a cable TV show.
Oh, cable TV show.
Right. You have cable?
Yeah.
Centcom?
Oh, Syncom. No, I don't have cable. What am I talking about?
Oh, and you can't watch it. I'm not going to tell you about
Well,
it.
maybe he's got
Hey,
cable.
you have cable?
Maybe I ought to interview
you
him.
You invite her over your house for this weekend. You can watch the show together. Well, listen. Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Divorced?
But he is. Huh?
Divorced?
I'm divorced.
Divorced?
No, I'm married.
And his wife's in the car.
What's your wife?
In the car.
What's your wife doing in the car?
Waiting to get ice cream.
Why didn't she come out with you?
She's saying where it's air conditioned.
You kidding me?
Besides, you might end up on TV.
Where's your car parked? Where's your car parked? We're going to wait for your wife.
Blue van down on the end.
Okay, we're going to go visit your wife now. Is somebody in this?
I'll get a light signal. Yeah, there's a woman in it.
Hi! Do you have a husband online?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say anything, but your husband is with another woman online.
Oh, yeah?
Right, he said that his wife was in a car waiting for him because it was air conditioned, the blue van.
That's it.
He has a beard?
Yes.
Right, he's with another woman online.
Oh, he is.
Honest to God. Okay, well, I know the wife is sometimes the last to know. Well, thank you. Okay.
We know that.
Okay, goodbye. I got to ask you something. How come you're in a limousine eating White Castle?
It's fun.
You're in a limousine and you're eating a White Castle. That's real weird.
We ain't rich.
What are you doing in a limousine?
It's a 64 stretch Nova.
Well, it looks impressive to me. It looks like a limousine.
Oh, if not, I don't think it is.
This is not a limousine?
Not really. It's a 60 and a 64 stretch Nova put together. Stop, girl. No.
Oh, it looks like a limousine.
I know everybody thinks it is.
Yeah, it looks like a limousine. It's impressive.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye. It's not a limousine. It's a fake limousine. And here we are at White Castles at Grand and Gravois, which I refer to as the crossroads of the world. And it's a big crowd here. We just left Ted Drew's. Big crowd at White Castles. Everybody's here. Everybody's having a great time. They're having a wonderful time. Hey, you the manager? You the manager of White Castles? Are you the manager of White Castles?
No.
You're not the manager?
You can't come in here filming anymore.
Oh, we're not coming in here and filming. No, don't worry about it. We're not. So what are you doing? Were you a security guard here? What security? The task force security.
You're holding up traffic.
Okay. We'll pass it through here. Let it play with you. So how long have you been a security officer?
Okay, come on out the door.
Okay. How long have you been a security officer?
I don't care to make any comments.
Okay, I understand. Right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. It's wonderful. We can look through the window though at White Castles. We can't film through the window?
Did you understand what I said, sir? You can't film anything back.
It's a little hard to see through the viewfinder. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll leave then. All right, yeah. The security, there's a copyright on these hamburgers. They might be used for foreign power, for subversive uses. Hold on here. Here comes somebody. What are you doing? What's going on there? They don't want us to take any pictures.
The change made sense, huh?
What's going on in there? You don't want to take any pictures of it?
No, I don't know what's up, man. I can't get some White Castles and stuff, but he don't want the building on premises. I don't know what's up.
Listen, you guys, yeah, well, cable TV, cable, TCI cable, Cencom cable, Continental cable, Channel 53, Worldwide Magazine. You know, listen, you do any rap stuff? You do any? Go ahead, do some performance.
Some rap. Some rap. He don't want no rap. He don't want no rap. Can I get the beat? Can I get the beat or what? Give me a beat. Give me a beat, man. What's up? Huh? Give me the beat. Give me the beat. Give it here. I'll give you a sample without a beat up. What's up, man? Come on.
Don't hit the beat, man. I'll do it with
Alright, you gonna do it on rap?
No, you rap.
Alright, I'm gonna do the beat. I'm gonna do
No, you rap.
We're do a single, man. Alright, give me a beat.
Somebody rap.
Give me a beat. Give me a beat. What's up, man? Come on, man. Hey, come on, rap, man. Come on, man. Hey, what's up, man? It's gonna be on TV.
Yeah, it's gonna be on TV. Come
Come
on.
on.
Yeah, but you gotta listen. You gotta do something stupid, otherwise it won't be on TV. That's just the way it is.
I gotta do.
For you to be on TV, you have to play the fool.
That woman ain't really on like a phone. They're finna snipping it off. Get us on the phone. What? Yeah.
You'll definitely be on. I guarantee it. You'll definitely be on because you played the fool. Anyone that plays the fool, it makes it on TV. That's just the way it is. Can't picture this, the guard here. Oh, they're being harassed by the guard now. They're being harassed by the security guard. They're being harassed by the security guard. This man lives on authority and power. He breaks the backs of his own brothers, of his own African-American brothers. He doesn't care. He sells his own race out for the white man. The white man and the White Castles man. And he's coming to get us. We're on the public sidewalk now, and you're going to protect me.
I tell you about putting the camera on the building.
Well, I think we're really, okay. We're not. I swear to God. You're going to lock me up?
That's what I said.
Okay. Well, listen. We're on a sidewalk now. We're on a public sidewalk.
Do not put the camera on the
building.
building.
Are we on a public sidewalk now?
Period.
Okay. We're on a public sidewalk.
Period. Do not put the camera on the building.
All right.
If I tell you again, you're going to jail.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm really worried. I might be going to jail if we take a picture of the building. Mike, take a picture of the building. Thank you. car. Let's talk to this car here. Hold on a second. Hey, brother. How you doing, brother? Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Down Grand.
What are you going to do down there? Do some robberies, rapes?
Man, what are you talking about? Taking them home.
Where do you live? What street? I'm sorry, where do you stay?
Down on
South side? What street?
Compton.
Compton. It's a good place to live. Okay, well, carry on. Yeah, goodbye. Take care. You're beautiful guy. Yeah, well, no, you're not alive. You're dead. Hi, how you doing? Hi, where you going?
Fine.
Where you going?
Oh, we just go looking for my friend.
Where you going?
To go looking for my friend.
You're looking for your friend?
Yeah.
Where is he?
I don't know where he at. Just go, I might go to his house.
What are you going to do over his house?
Just go over there and talk to him.
You going to use any drugs?
No.
You going to drink any beer?
No.
You going to have sex?
No.
Why even go? Hi, how you doing? Hey, do you know Mike Cosgrove? He's a bus driver for Bi-State.
Mike Cosgrove?
Mike Cosgrove.
No, I don't know.
How's the bus business today?
Pretty good.
You got any customers in the back?
Plenty of them.
I don't see anybody.
You're on the other side of the bus.
Okay, hold on. Don't run us over. Thank you. Come on in, Mike.
I don't have that much time.
Okay, take a picture of the people on the bus, would you? Hello? Hi, everybody. Let's take a picture. This is for security purposes. In case the driver gets robbed, we know who to go to. Okay, thank you. Carry on. Thank you. Special thanks to Mike Perez for some of the camera work, and to Uncle Nunzio, and of course, beautiful Cathy. And to you people out there that were silly enough to watch. We'll see you later.